Okay, guys, I'm back. I do apologize about that. This happens sometimes. This is why I was so adamant that I get a capture card. Because at the very least, my stream would not be interrupted by something like that. You know, at the very least, I could have switched over to my face, to the face camera, and I could have, like, just had it focus on me until I got the PlayStation back online and not have the stream interrupted. But of course it is. So thank God for the internet. Thank God for bad internet, I'll say. Alright guys, so why don't we try that again? Fortunately, your key gets lost for that BS. So now what we're doing, guys, is we're trying to get the XP with the Mexico City Series players. Unfortunately, I did not do a good enough job there without Thomas. But he still gets XP, as does Trejo there. Trejo gets 10, as does Thomas. And so will Durant. Whereas somebody like Urquidy, he's obviously going to get a lot more. He's a pitcher, so he just needs innings, strikeouts, all that good stuff. And by the way, it also meant that all that progress, whatever I did in that last game, other than stats, it didn't count. And I think the only stat that really got counted was the loss for Urquidy. By the way, strike 3, sit down on that on that first batter. Let's see if we can do it with Charlie Blackmon here.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down. DJ Cron? Nope. Strike 3, sit down. Alright. Very solid inning for Urquidy. And Barnes is going to get an extra base hit. So now he would earn a lot more XP than Trejo, Duran, and Thomas got. And of course, the XP with Carpenter here doesn't really matter. These are just guys. I was trying to do the April Tops Now program, as I said in the first part of my stream, and I needed to get the XP there, so I just never changed the lineup.
The first base is number 22.
And Buck O'Neil. Well, the other thing too with at least they count towards the team affinity too. At least the top snout guys. Unfortunately, Buck O'Neil does not count because he's the reward from the Negroes League storyline. So he was never part. As far as I know, he was never part of a. I think they have him listed as a free agent. I can't be too sure, but I'm pretty sure he's a free agent. Attaboy Valdez. Nice 2-run homer. Ugh. Boy, Thomas is going to be a grind. He is going to be a grind. Good thing I have another starting pitcher to try for to get the XP for. You know what I might do? For the first stream, what I think I'll do is I'll just label that Mexico City Series Showdown. And then this one will be XP grind. This one can be the XP grind. Yeah, I had to stop. I had to send him back. I didn't know that the throw was offline, and I just didn't want him to be thrown out. Alright. So, now back to your kitty. And the other thing too, guys, like, while I'm doing this, I'm also, one of the missions, it's actually repeatable, is just get the XP with all these series players. So while eventually the position players and the pitchers will eventually get their max XP that they need, you know, they'll still be good, like, through that mission, the Mexico XP, total XP with Mexico City Series program players will still be good. It's just, unfortunately, the pitchers are going to take a bit of a while because they require 600 XP, and you have relief pitchers that you got to worry about that can go at a max of 3 innings.
0-1.
You know, starting pitchers are easy, or they're easier, because you could go a full 9 innings with them, you know, on rookie and just pitch a shutout. And that'll get you the XP that you need. Let's see what they list. Yeah, that's what I thought. They list Buck O'Neil as a free agent, so he's actually doing nothing from me, or nothing that would benefit me. Other than keeping... Nope. Other than giving us hints. But really, there's no benefit to him being in my lineup in terms of who I want to work on team affinity. He still gets the XP, don't get me wrong, but it's not like I'm trying to upgrade him. or parallel super factor hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex.
So really, my focus is on the first 4 batters, plus the pitcher, the starting pitcher, as well as a couple relief pitchers.
0-1's the count.
And I know some of you are saying, well, why don't you just start with the relief pitchers? You know, why can't you do that? Again, these guys can only go 3 innings at the max. Attaboy Duran. Nice triple. Definitely a lot of XP from that. Oh, I'm at 2 outs. Shit. There we go, Austin Barnes. Runs also good too. Like not just RBIs and base hits and everything. Runs also count as well. Now, personally, I'd like to see them do add in fielding, like putouts or assists. But I don't think they're going to do that. If they haven't done it already, and this is like the 3rd year that they've done this, it's unlikely that they're going to do it. They're going to do it anytime soon.
Leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop, Derek Rothball.
Oh.
See, like, that could have been XP for Trejo there with the assist, but again, they haven't done it so far. They didn't do it this year. I don't expect them to do it anytime soon. I'm kind of just hoping that they keep this parallel XP thing going. I mean, they've done it, like I said, they've done it for 3 years, so I hope they continue to do it, because I don't want to do what they did in 2020, which was force you to play online if you wanted to get them, if you wanted to get them to red diamonds. Strike 3, sit down. I was kind of hopeful that that would have hit the base. I mean, Buck O'Neil still gets on base. That's all good. But I don't know. I'll just shut up and take it. Nice. Everyone go. Everyone go. Go, go, go. Except you, Valdez. You just hit a triple. And yes, I know that counts as a triple because the only way it wouldn't have counted is if it was ruled an error. If it's an error, then there's no XP other than an at-bat. But because he dove to try to catch the ball, that counts as a big hit. Come on, get over his head. Yes! Oh my gosh. They need to stop it. Who is it? Jonathan Daza out there in center? They need to stop having him dive and leap for the ball because it just never ends well. I'm pretty sure he also dove for a fly ball that if he had caught, it would have been, an out. But because he missed it, that enabled one of my batters to get on base. See, now this is the time where, you start just putting the hammer down on the Rockies. I mean, poor Rockies, yes, but next time don't have a stadium where it's easy to hit fly balls. Actually, or hit home runs, excuse me. And that actually reminds me, are they ever going to put the Mexico City Series stadium in MLB The Show? I feel like they should. Let's see how many people abuse that. That'll become the next Ship It. The next Coors Field that everyone just plays at because they know they can hit home runs.
The third baseman, number 13, Jordan Diaz. The first baseman, number 22, Buck O'Neill.
Hold on, guys. I'm just checking something real quick. Oh, the Devils. Oh, the Devils. Oh, what sort of match? Why does the Devils and the Mets have to suck at the same time? Like, also Frazier and Valdez here, they're also helping in terms of the AL East team affinity, which I'm trying to complete. With them earning XP for the Orioles and the Red Sox, like, that just helps. Really does. Strike 3, stay down. As does your Kitty, doing getting the XP for the Astros too. This is all part of the long term, guys. You can't just think about it like, obviously I want this for the program itself, but I'm also thinking about like team affinity and everything, team building. Strike 3, sit down. Your TD alone could earn like 500 XP just by this game. Now imagine if I had a lineup full of Astros. I only need 2,500 to get the 5,000 team affinity points that I need to make progress in the AL West. So I'm already a 20th or 1/5 of the way to 2,500 with just your TD alone.
Number 55,
Dang. And Trejo's not going to do anything. Who's Duran? Who does Duran pitch for? Oh, he's free agent. Okay, so he's really more of the just focus on the program kind of deal. Which is fine, you know, that's fine.
Nope.
Excuse me.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey.
Come on, your kitty. Strike 3, sit down. Fucking strikeouts, nice.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know, I really haven't checked
1 ball,
the
1 strike.
Okay, so the stamina for your kitty is still good. We're in the 5th inning. We're only
One
at
ball,
50
2 strikes.
pitches.
Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. 3-pitch strikeouts are most helpful in maintaining stamina.
0-1.
But if I will say, if your kitty gives up a run, I am gonna move towards putting the relief pitchers in, because I might as well get them some. If I'm not gonna earn the shutout, the complete game shutout with your kitty, then at the very least I'm gonna get the relief pitchers some experience.
He's out.
That's my fault. I shouldn't have even swung at that. I'm so ashamed. Don't square it up, and because I didn't square it up, that's why I don't get a hit. Although it is moving the game along, so that's another good thing. Like, if I can have these quick games, yeah, I clearly want the XP with the batters and everything, but the quicker I can get this game done, the sooner I can hop into another play versus CPU game. And the more I do that, the more likely I am to complete the program. Strike 3, sit down. Even 1-pitch outs like that are helpful. Sure, it doesn't earn any XP for your kitty like strikeouts do, but
0-1's the count.
at least it gives him. At least it gives him like more time.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't know where they were. They told me to. I didn't even know, so I just had to throw it and hope for the best. Strike 3, sit down. So, yeah, guys, really, this is probably the best way to earn the XP, at least for positional players and for starting pitchers. If you want to go relief pitchers, I definitely recommend doing Conquest, because at least with Conquest, you can get those saves. And the saves are the ultimate, like, XP. They give you the XP that you need to be able to upgrade them quickly. You could also technically do mini seasons. That is certainly possible. But I personally would not do that. I'd rather just do conquests. That boy Alec, he can actually go for 3. He's got that 94 speed. Let's go! Not to mention the RBI too, so the RBI helps. Even though Trejo didn't get the base hit there, the RBI at least helps him with XP. Duran, now that really helps. The home run. That, from what I remember, gets you 40 at the very least. Not to mention you get XP for scoring the run and an RBI. Austin Barnes, he's going to get in that double. Very nice. Ugh.
0-1.
But look, guys, I'll be completely honest. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to continue this into tomorrow. There's no way that I see myself finishing this up, tonight. I wish it would be that easy, but a play versus CPU game is at least an hour. And even if it's like, even if I complete all the players, which is very rare that I even do that, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I get all 200 with the positional players and get all 600 with the starting and relief pitchers. It's going to take multiple games.
Number 61.
So it will not be done tonight. If anything, I expect this program to finally be done tomorrow, which I'm okay with personally, because unless there's some kind of actually was smart. Tomorrow's the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Sorry, yes, I had to do that stupid joke. Yeah, because like the April monthly awards program is not coming out until Friday. And you guys know, well, Friday there's going to be no stream because I'm going to be working 1 to 9. I didn't expect to, but I am.
No ball, 2 strikes.
So strike 3, sit down. So no, do not plan a stream. Do not plan on a stream on Friday, which unfortunately makes me kick myself for not doing a stream on Tuesday.
0-2 is the count.
Oh well, I already decided not to do it, so
Inside, ball 1.
can't go back and change it. Strike 3, sit down. But you can definitely expect one on Saturday once I get back from the Mets game. Assuming it's good weather, because the last time I said I would do it, as soon as I got back from the Mets game, that weekend there wasn't even a Mets game. Attaboy Valdez. Is that gone? No. Close, but not gone. And then you can also expect one on Sunday, too. Again, after I get back from the Mets game. I'm actually excited about the game on Sunday because the Mets just confirmed that, or confirmed yesterday, that Bartolo Colon is going to throw out the first pitch. So, excited to see Big Sexy again. Oh, I made that work? How did I make that work? Oh my gosh. I thought that was the I thought there were 2 outs. That's why I went home. Oh my god, thank God for Thomas's 94 speed. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made it. Wow, that's just bad situational awareness on my part. So hopefully your TD here can can do the shutout, because a complete game and a shutout gives you some XP as well. All right, come on, your TD. Strike 3, sit down. Okay, I'm not going to look at that graphic that just popped up above the scoreboard in the lower right corner. But many of you got, if you go back and watch it, or if you go back and try to see what I'm referring to, you know, you'll see why I may want to avoid talking about that. Not that that particular stat means anything. Again, it's all about and there it is again, it's all about strikeouts, complete game shutout, and complete game and shutout. Strike 3, sit down. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to bat around the lineup if I want to get Thomas and Duran and Trejo and Barnes one more shot. Every at bat is very important. You know, could mean the difference between completing or getting those missions done versus not getting them done.
One and one.
So I'm trying to bat around. I'm trying to do that, but obviously I can't control when the game decides that I'm gonna get a fly out. I can only locate my PCI to the ball, make sure I get a home run like that. Ooh, I squared that puppy up. Damn, Buck.
Number 36, Pierce Johnson.
Oh boy, looks like it's not a good start for Max Scherzer. I mean, look, the dude literally got suspended. He couldn't even he couldn't even throw in a live game.
Nope.
You know,
Ball one.
screw the MLB.
One ball, two strikes. Ball, that's out.
Attaboy, you're kitty. Strike three, sit down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Harold Castro.
Hey! 0-1's the count. 0-2.
Strike three, sit down. Let's go. One more out.
Hey!
Down to the last strike here. What could be the last strike? Oh, they pinching me. They're pinching me. Or they're pinching the strike zone, I should say. Strike three, sit down. Complete game, shutout, perfect game. All very good. And 23 strikeouts. Urquidy, there we go. He got the 600, the 500 XP, and we got Giovanni Gallegos. Ooh, and a pack. Nice. So let's see. What do we need? Oh, I might as well. Oh, I see what the pack. Okay, the pack came from here. Right. Okay, home runs with legends. Got to get hits. A walk. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm not patient. I am not patient by any means. I'll do these eventually, but I won't do it on stream. Alright, so... Yep, there's Giovanni. I think the only mission that I got done was... Urquidy. Yes. Urquidy was the only one that I completed. See? Like, it's 600 XP right there, guys. 600 XP. That can apply towards the Astros. Thomas is almost done. Barnes is almost... Well, Barnes is quite a way, as is Trejo. But Duran's almost done. Yeah, I already said Barnes. My bad. And then, you know, freaking get another 1,500 and I'll get 5 right there. And that'll at least get me to Paredes. You're talking about the Mets? Oh boy. Hold on. Hold on. I'm scared to look at the score, O-Town. I'm scared. Devils are losing 2-0. Oof. Too late. Already did it, O-Town. Can't say that I'm surprised. Oh, come on. Verlander at least threw a live game. Yeah, he shouldn't have. That shouldn't have happened. Ottavino blowing game one. We should have had that. And I am actually having a good stream so far. O-Town, because I finally I finally got the Showdown done for the Mexico City series program. Finally. Oh my gosh, I was starting to think I was never going to get that done. All right, so Assad should be next. Javier Assad. Cubs. Cool. Oh, actually, wait. Let me do something here real quick. Where's Pete? Yeah, no problem, Motown. No problem. Actually, the thing is, Pete doesn't help me. Yeah, I kind of figured that was you. You know, with you mentioning that you were student admissions for Sacred Heart. I kind of put two and two together. It was nice. You know, we just went out to a restaurant, had cake, and that was it. Um, it was nice. It was nice. Nice. Nothing too big. No, we just had a good time. That's all. And actually, I'm gonna do a team build of AL East teams here. There we go. Yep, that should be good. Frazier with the Orioles, Chang with the Red Sox, Devers, Davis, and Valdez. So now I'm grinding the Mexico City series program's missions, and I am close with a couple of them. So Duran, I'm close. Trejo, I'm close. Well, Trejo he'll probably get it done this game. And then Barnes, same thing with Trejo, and Alex Thomas literally just needs to do one at bat and he's done. And then I'll also have who's the starting pitcher? Assad. Javier Assad, I'm sure I can get him done for, so that's going to be another 4 XP or Team Affinity program, whatever XP that I need. So back to Colorado. Give me Assad. Let's do this.
Leading off for Long Island, the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Ooh.
0-1's the count.
Look, Thomas, I know I said you only needed one at bat, but at the very least, you could still try to do something. There you go. Even though that wasn't a home run. Nice. There we go. Alec Thomas is done. Unfortunately, that's not much XP. Yes. Yes, I am, O-Town. You know I'm not going to miss Big Sexy throwing out the first pitch on Sunday. I was actually just talking about that.
The catcher,
Not on Friday. Not Friday. Only Saturday and Sunday. Friday, I'm working a 1 to 9, so I'm not going to be able to do Friday. Attaboy Barnes.
That is it. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Oh, dang it. That's all right. That's all right. We got some good runs. We got some XP for the Mexico City Series players. It's all good.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Assad, I need you to get strikeouts. You could get the flyouts, but get a ton of strikeouts, please. That's how I'm going to upgrade you.
He's out.
Well, someone's having a fight outside my house right now. You hear them screaming and yelling.
Ball 1, no strike.
Don't know what it's about, but it's none of my business.
He's out.
Is Valdez going to be one of these pitchers where it's going to be tough to get? Because the strikeouts are so key to the XP that if I don't get them, you know, I don't know how I'm going to possibly get the 600 XP. I mean, 23 alone with why am I blanking on the last picture I just used? Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That's horrible of me to already forget the picture that I used in the last game. Oh, my memory just continues to fail me. Part of getting old. Next week on Adulting, we'll talk about how paying taxes suck, but they are essential. Beat it, Thomas. Beat it, beat it, beat it. Well, ooh, nice, Trejo. That'll certainly help in terms of XP. That'll help too. I mean, I think Durant's done, so it really doesn't matter.
Your attention, please. Now,
But at least he puts himself in position to be driven in by Barnes, which he does, or which he did.
now the right fielder,
Oh, excuse me.
Davis.
Hey, how about that? Devers redeeming himself by pulling a ball down the first baseline for a double. Well, that's alright.
Out.
That is A-okay.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder.
Now he needs Assad to get some strikeouts here. Strikeouts would be very helpful.
0-2 is the count.
Strike three, sit down. Finally. Very helpful. Very, very helpful.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, one other thing I want to address too, guys. That's kind of off topic, but I feel is worth addressing. My thoughts and prayers are out to the victims of that shooting in Atlanta.
0-1.
Very unfortunate. I last time I checked, and someone can update me if they can. Last time I checked, there was at least 1 dead and three hurt or 3 wounded. So, again, just my thoughts and prayers out to the victims as well as everyone who was working in that medical office. And I hope they do eventually catch the guy if they haven't caught him already. Like I said, I haven't been updated since I left work this afternoon. And the last thing I heard was that he might have carjacked someone after he did the shooting. That was the last I heard, so I don't know if he's still on the run or if the shooter is caught. So anyone wants to let me know, please do. Please do. I'm all ears. But I just wanted to send my thoughts and prayers out. Very sad that this happened yet again. But I'm not going to get into the whole, well, how do we address it? I'm not going to get into that because that's all politics. You have one side say, take the guns away. You have another side that says, oh, put police officers in there and and they'll be able to shoot. They'll be able to, do all this. They'll be able to save the day. They'll prevent more people from getting hurt. So, all I just want is for the shootings to stop. That's all I want. Whatever that solution is, just implement it. How many more people have to die before we all come to a solution? That's all I'm asking. Is how many more? Can we stop it? Can we do anything? Is it is it addressing mental health? Is it addressing guns? Is it, putting more security? I mean, I'm opening up a can of worms right now with this. I'm saying I don't want to get into the politics of it, but yet here I am, discussing the solutions. Or the proposals, I should say. I'm not going to say they're solutions because, until they actually yield results, they're just proposals. Nice, Eric Davis. Nice. So I just wanted to get my thoughts and prayers out there for the victims. It's actually funny because that all happened just before I got off of work. Now, not right before, but it was like an hour. We started reporting on it about an hour after the shooting began. If I understand, it happened. It occurred at like after
Leading off,
at noon.
Rocky, the shortstop.
I think from what I remember us reporting that the first shots were fired around noon, and we started covering it at 1 o'clock.
Ball, that's upstairs. Hey!
So, again, I wanted to get my thoughts and prayers out there. I'm not looking to get into politics. I'm not looking to like demand action or anything. That's not what this is for. It's merely me just paying my respects to the victims and the people that were there. I cannot imagine what it's like to be, in a situation where you could get shot.
0-2.
I can't imagine it, and I don't want to imagine it. Strike 3, sit down. So, anyway, that's about all I'll discuss about it. I don't want to get too... focused on this. Just a little, I want to send my thoughts and prayers, and that's really all I can do. Can't really do anything else. Like, people are like, oh, well, do something. Well, what do you expect me to do? I'm certainly not going to try and go out and find that shooter, First of all, I'm here in New Jersey, and the shooter probably is in Georgia. Don't know if it's the Atlanta area at this point or not, but there's nothing I can do from here in New Jersey that could possibly stop him. Nor do I want to even confront this guy, because from what I understand, he's armed and dangerous.
Nope. Ball 1.
Listen, you know what? I'm gonna find out for myself if okay. I'm getting confirmation from the Atlanta Police Department that the suspect is in custody. So thank God he is off the streets and will not be able to hurt anyone else. So, thank you to the law enforcement officers who got that guy off the street. Actually, the press conference should be going on right now. They said it would take place at 8:15, and right now it's 8:20. Trejo, damn, where was this in the last game? If he had done this in the last game, it wouldn't take much for him to have completed his mission. And then, of course, also just thinking about mass shootings and everything, I can't help but think about those people that were shot and killed in Cleveland, Texas, too. Thank God they got him that shooter off the streets too. Thank God for that. So.
What do you got?
What just popped up here? Uh-oh. The Carolina Hurricanes must have figured out Schmid, because the Devils just took out Schmid and put in Vanek, right? Vanek? Vanek.
He's out. Yay.
I timed it. My timing was off.
He's going!
Ooh. Thank God for that extra jump. Now, the reason I decided to steal the base there is because Davis didn't get on via hit. It was a fielder's choice, so he only got XP for the at-bat. He didn't get XP for, he didn't get XP for, for a hit. So by getting the stolen base, he at least gets some XP. Ooh, that one worked out perfectly for Chang.
Now counting for the Rockies, number 55, Brad Hand.
At the belt.
Alright, Grazier's just going to pop out.
Now back, second baseman, Emmanuel Valdez. Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, Jonathan Gaja.
Alright guys, I wasn't really paying attention towards the end as it was clear because I'm reading all the tweets right now about the Mets and everything, and yeah. Mets Twitter can be brutal. It can be very brutal online. This is why, like, I tend not to pay attention to Twitter during games.
Aye. Oh, 2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down. That's his 5th strikeout. I still need a ton more. I don't think I'm going to get the 23 that I got with your Kitty. Glad I finally remembered. But maybe he'll be close. Strike 3, sit down. Finally, Trejo does not drive a ball out of the park. Shame. But I'm more worried about, like, Barnes. Well, actually, Trejo I'm not too worried about because he's already had, like, 2 home runs in this game, so at the very least, he should have enough to be able to get it or get the 200 XP that I need from him. So really, it's just Austin Barnes and Javier Assad that I'm worried about.
0-1's the count.
Not to mention the relievers too. You know, Munoz.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Munoz.
Did he go?
Strike 3. Stay down.
Now back. The second
Just got a goal, so at least they're in it.
Ball
Somewhat.
that's outside.
Probably better than my Mets right now. God have mercy. Freaking Scherzer, something happened. Hopefully Verlander will at least get them the win, because that will be truly embarrassing if the Mets get swept by the Tigers. Honestly, I'm gonna be frank with you guys right now. If the playoffs were to start today, and the Mets were to get into it, I wouldn't even have them making it out of the wild card. This is not a team right now that can compete. This is a team that is struggling. I don't know what it is, because you look at the lineup, it should be good. Nimmo leads off, so he gets on base. Marte, Marte should be hitting. Pete Alonso should be hitting. Lindor should be hitting. McNeil should be hitting. Beatty and Alvarez, they're hitting. Hanna, I don't expect too much from him. And then you have, obviously Nito is not there to hit. Nito is only there, actually, never mind. Alvarez is, so then it's CH. So Vogelbach, he's been swinging lately, which is good.
Number 27, Riley.
So offensively, this team should be producing. I'm not understanding why this team is not.
One ball, 2 strikes.
I would have been so happy if that had gotten past them. It's like, Lucchesi, fine. Unfortunately with him, it seems like it's either going to be...
0-1.
It seems like it's either you're going to get a decent outing from him, or you're going to get what was the first game the first game of the doubleheader today, which was horrendous, to say the least. It was bad. I mean, he gave up a 3-run shot and then a solo shot to Baez. And a boy, Alec Thomas. So, I really wish there was an answer to the Mets right now, because this team, if the playoffs started today, they would not even get out of the first round. It would be, honestly, I even wonder if they would even win a playoff game. That's how bad it is. That I actually have to question whether or not the Mets would even win a playoff game. Strike 3, sit down. Make it 8 for Assad. If I can get him to double digits, that would be most helpful.
Nope, outside.
What up, Landon? Probably not much longer. It's probably another half hour. I've technically been streaming for close to 3 hours, so strike 3, sit down. I know my thing says an hour, 11 minutes right now, but that's because I had to restart the stream because my controller wouldn't turn on. So I had to restart my PlayStation, which meant that I had to end the stream. You coming in here actually reminded me that Phoenix has not been in here yet, and I'm wondering when he'll be in here because I owe him his co-op game that he wants to do.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
I'm getting off at around 9. I mean, I want to go eat dinner. I haven't eaten. No worries. It's, I appreciate you asking. Do I owe you a game? I guess I do.
Well,
hold on. Let me go to my creator dashboard and let me see. Friday, I'm not streaming. Friday is not going to be a stream. Let's see. Yeah, probably, but just depends on when the Mets games end. Oh yeah, you're right. I do owe you another game. So I'm gonna try and do do streaming this weekend. We'll just see how it goes.
Nope, outside. Hey.
It's not on Saturday, because Saturday I'm probably gonna get home at like 8, so it might be 8 to 11, 8:30 to 11:30. I don't know. Actually, it may not even be a long stream because it just depends on how long my family is staying up. Strike 3, sit down. Okay, as long as it's perfect. Uh-oh. Oh, nice, Valdez.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 61.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good, Landon. Sorry, I almost called you O-Town there for a second. All right, you too. I'll be on again tomorrow. Although I'm probably going to be finishing up the Mexico City series program. At least that's my hope. My hope is to finish it up so that on Friday I could just, or not Friday, on Saturday or whatever, I could just focus on the monthly awards program.
He's out. Stay.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Alan Trader.
Steal. Stay.
Nice. I mean, not that Thomas needed that, but it's for the XP as well. The whole, doing it for the Mexico City series players XP. Go catch it. Frick you.
Ball, that's in. One and one. Aye.
Strike 3, stay down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Yep, O-Town, welcome to the 2023 Mets.
Yep, that ball went
Can't
out.
wait to see what they do against the Rockies. On paper, they shouldn't be bad. That's the thing. They shouldn't be bad on paper. So why are they bad? Alright, I'm going to get, thinking Munoz. Well, no. People should care why they're bad. Oh, are you in that locker room? Are they just saying screw Steve Cohen and screw Mets fans? You know, we're getting our money and they can all just suck our D's? No, I mean, like, that's the thing. I think they do care. It's just, well, because I gotta censor myself and not put, because this goes up on YouTube, O-Town. So, so I don't want a child who's watching the stream to go like, what is he saying? What does he mean by suck my, D word? Okay, so you're identifying a problem. Okay, problem is the Mets are not beating teams they should be beating. So what do you recommend? What's your solution? You can't just identify a problem and not have a solution. Barnes, come on, man. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. People can complain and complain and complain. Okay, so who is the starter? Who is the starter replacing? And more importantly, who? You're saying? Oh, wow, Canna. So now we're going to take. We're already limited in terms of our outfield to Tommy Pham and Kimla Castro. Okay, so we're calling up hitters. Are we just going to have them as DH?
Leading off for the Rockies, the third baseman, Harold.
Right, but one of those guys is going to have to. One of those guys is going to have to play in the outfield full time, which means you're only leaving yourself one outfielder on the bench. So if you make a change or if you make a defensive change at the, if you make a change late in the innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Mauricio second or Vientos left field. Vientos can play left? He can play the outfield? I thought he was primarily a third baseman and secondary was first baseman.
1-1.
So we're going to treat him like Dom Smith? Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that's out.
Not to mention, I also recall that last year, Vientos came up, and yet he didn't do anything. I don't even think he hit a home run.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fine, but that's fine, but you got to figure out who goes down in their place. Because someone has to go down. I mean, I think Canna has had a better month of April than, say, someone like Starling Marte. Nice. We got Rogers and we got Paredes. So Assad did not get the 600 that I needed him to get. So, but everyone else is finished. Barnes, Thomas, Trejo, Duran, they're all done. Of course, they're going to be left in there because Liam Hendricks, didn't he just have cancer? And okay, so hypothetically speaking, all right, let's say you do all these changes. You get rid of Canna, you move Vientos to left field, you bring up Mauricio, he plays second, for McNeil, and McNeil plays left. What if Vientos and Mauricio struggle? What if they don't hit higher than 230? At that point, are you gonna say, forget them, send them back down? Or would you just keep them up? Because I would think Vientos might not struggle as much, but so then we're just bringing Vientos and Mauricio up just to see if there are going to be any trade bait? I mean, that's really not going to do anything for their confidence. Getting called up only to see if they're going to get traded after the All-Star break. And what if they don't? What if they don't do well? Like Vientos struggled last year when he came up. I don't even think he hit a home run. Okay, yeah, fine. I'll give you Alvarez. I've been a fan of Alvarez like since he, I can recognize he got better. And Beatty has gotten better too. All right, welcome back. Okay, but O-Town spring training is spring training. You're talking about guys that were basically single A or double A pitchers that Mauricio was feasting off of. Spring training doesn't mean much. Right, but if you're calling them up and they struggle, you're not going to be able to trade them for anyone big time because those big league teams are going to look at Vientos and Mauricio, and if they struggle, they're going to say, you know what? Maybe we don't want to make an offer towards them because they're not really doing well. Okay. I mean, look, I don't think there's a spot for Vientos or Mauricio to come up. I would like for them to come up, but there's nowhere to put them without clearing up some space. And it's okay, but I mean, I don't I don't see the reliever as much of a problem as I see with the starting pitcher because let's think about this. We know Scherzer and Verlander are 1 and 2. We know that. Senga is going to be third most likely. You need a lefty in there, so it's either going to be Lucchesi or Peterson, and then you need that fifth starter. So, and it seems like to me that fifth starter may be Carrasco, but he's been struggling this year. Miguel, maybe, but he also got knocked around too by Atlanta. Miguel is streaky. He can be good one game or inconsistent. He could be good one game, bad the next. That's all I'm saying. Like it's hard to come up with a solution to a problem. You're suggesting bring up the young guys. I mean, yeah, it's bad. On paper, the lineup should be good. The lineup should be fine. I don't know what's going on. You know, I mean, personally, I'm looking at someone like Marte. Yeah, they're probably going to win tomorrow. I look at Marte, and Marte is struggling. He's struggling. So, in my eyes, why are you keeping him in the second part of the lineup if he's struggling? Alonso, he's chasing pitches that are if you throw it to the outside of the zone, he's chasing them. It doesn't matter if it's the first pitch, second, third strike, whatever, he's chasing them. So Alonso is chasing, You have Lindor who's swinging at these high pitches. He can't help himself doing that crap. So that's a way to get him out right there. And then, once you get past McNeil and Beatty and Alvarez, who do the Mets have? See, that's what I thought after Atlanta. That's what I thought after Atlanta, O-Town, and then this happened. They're getting dominated by the Detroit Tigers. Of all teams, they're getting dominated by the Detroit Tigers. What do you mean, O-Town? What do you mean it was a laughable performance? Right, but you have to remember, O-Town, Robertson pitched 2 innings yesterday. Or not yesterday, no, it was yesterday. No, it was Monday. He pitched 2 innings in that final game against the Atlanta Braves. Just because he got an off day yesterday doesn't mean that he was necessarily ready. As for Drew, I mean, I don't trust Drew in the eighth inning. I don't. I see him as more of a seventh inning guy. Ottavino is the eighth inning guy. They got to him. Unfortunately, he was due for something like that. Yeah, I feel you put Smith in the seventh, Ottavino in the eighth, and Robertson in the ninth, assuming that the middle of the order for the opponent it's not coming up in the eighth. If it is, then you throw Robertson in, and then you. O-Town, we lost Diaz. We lost Diaz. We don't have Diaz. And we're not going to have him this year. I don't care what the F he says about, or what people say about, oh, well, they got to this injury sooner. Yes, he certainly has. I'm not knocking Robertson. I like Robertson. I do. I think he is our closer. But I'm just going to put this rant out there because it is so asining for me to see Met fans be so hopeful about Diaz. Like, oh, the injury happened soon enough. Maybe he can rehab and he can come back, and he'll still be the same old. No, you're talking about a PCL tear. Exactly. Thank you, O-Town. Diaz is not coming back until next season, until this off season. And if the Mets rush him back, they are screwing themselves out of Diaz. You need him as healthy as possible. You do not need to bring him in. Exactly. But I'm only going on this rant because there are Met fans out there who believe that if Diaz will come back and he'll still be the same old, same old. Trade for his brother? The Reds are going to be asking a lot for for Diaz. They're going to be asking a lot. It might be cool, but they're going to ask a lot. And you ready to give up Vientos and Mauricio for him? Or one of them? That's all I'm saying. So, It's easy for us as Mets fans to be like, oh, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that, I'd be better at managing. No, we're not. We are not any better at managing than Buck is. We are not any better at building a roster than Billy Epler is right now. We are not any better at running a baseball team than Steve Cohen is right now. We are not any better. So we can talk about, oh, let's do this, let's do that. You know what? Our opinions are mute. We are mute. What we say, the ideas that we have, it's all deaf ears. It's all going to fall on deaf ears because the front office doesn't care. Buck doesn't care. Steve Cohen doesn't care. Okay? Our points are mute. And that's the reality of it. So we can talk all we want, but the reality is that we don't have any power right now to do anything. So that's how I'm going to end this stream because I don't feel like going on any more of a rant. I'm just saying, guys, that you know we can talk about who to trade for and all that, but at the end of the day, Billy Epler, Buck Showalter, Steve Cohen, they're the ones that are going to make the decision, not us. As evidenced by the fact that last year they traded for Tyler Naquin, Daniel Vogelback, and Darren Ruff. And only one of those guys is still on the roster today. Only one. So that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a very happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in for the second part of this stream. I'm sorry it got broken up, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about my controller disconnecting and not reconnecting in the middle of a stream. So, thank you for at least sticking around for this. And if you like what you saw, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also comment and like the video. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on Twitter at TTVNextJGGen24. It's basically my PlayStation name, so just go give me a follow on Twitter. I'll usually tweet whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, this was great. We finally got the Showdown done. We're making a lot of progress in terms of the Mexico City series program. I am of the impression that I can finish this tomorrow. I am hopeful that I can finish this tomorrow. And if not, guys, I will finish it off stream and I will let you know because I am not going to I'm not going to waste a moment on Saturday when I will not waste a moment on Saturday on anything but the April monthly awards program. So that's what you can look forward to on Saturday. Again, I'm expecting 8 to 8:30 start time, but that's Saturday. We still got to go through tomorrow. So I hope you'll tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a great night.